Morning guys, we have come to IKEA. We're parked between two vans, brilliant. I'll just squeeze through it, squeeze. We have come for the obligatory IKEA trip. It's Monday morning and IKEA is a lot busier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a really quiet trip to IKEA, but it seems like everyone's had the same idea. Doug's off again. I think the last vlog was also a childminder day and Doug was off. Doesn't happen often, but because we've been moving, Doug's taken a couple of days off so we could do stuff around the house. I've got a list of things to get and we're just having a little look around now. This is today's outfit: ASOS t-shirt, Selected Femme jacket, my usual jeans, my usual boots.
I like these shelves. I think they'd make the living room really
these shelves
cozy if we put them like on the wall above the next to the, so there's the door and then
yeah,
the radiator, and then coming round the fireplace. One of
quite a few things on our list of stuff to look at today is a food trolley, because we're probably not going to get the pantry until maybe beginning of next year. I'm thinking of getting a food trolley so I can put any extra bits that don't fit in the cupboards in here in the corner where the pantry will be going. I like these big jars. I don't know what I'd fit in these. They're almost too big. They're nice.
Obviously. Pasta, beans.
Pasta and beans. I
coffee.
know, but coffee. I mean, you need a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
I like them though. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go a bit crazy in the Tupperware section. I've waited a long time to be let loose in the IKEA Tupperware section. I like this office chair. Also found a couple of these to help organise the cabinet under the kitchen sink and possibly for pantry stuff. We'll find a use for these. Probably get off this chair now. I do really like it, but I might as well just get the one we currently have unstuck, upholstered by someone, rather than getting a brand new chair. I keep seeing these around and I'm tempted. I've wanted something like this and I don't know whether to get a wire one, but if you get a wire one then I guess it's harder to find stuff that clips onto it. And IKEA have all the add-ons here, like pots and clips and things. What I don't want to do is buy it and then decide that I want something from somewhere else, or I want a wire one or a different coloured one. That's why I can't make decisions, because I don't just want to buy stuff for the sake of it. I want to buy it and then have it and not need to replace it. One of the main things we need to get today is a wardrobe for Delilah, because unlike us and unlike our old flat, she doesn't have a built-in wardrobe in her room. So looking at maybe something like this that I can replace so I can replace the handles. So I've got some natural leather handles coming off of her chest of drawers, and it'll be nice to get her the matching ones for the wardrobe. I'm vlogging really awkwardly like this because there are a lot of people around today. Thought I'd pick Delilah up some of these. She's got some nice white company ones and I wish they did these in white, but they don't, so I'm just going to pick up these ones. They'll do. Can't resist getting some dime. They're Christmas orange ones. Another thing on our list of stuff to get are more food bag clips. These are so handy. Found the Tupperware and I'm now in my element and stocking up, because you can't order these online for home delivery, so I've had to wait until we've needed to come to IKEA. Found these nice lights. We're thinking of maybe getting one of these light bulbs and one of the glass shades. Don't know which room it would go in, but it will go in one of them, and we've got quite a lot of shades to replace. So I feel like we should just get these and figure out which room it will go in. Oh my gosh, getting distracted by all these lights. Now time to find everything we need, mainly Delilah's wardrobe and a couple of other bulky items. I gave up looking at the lamps. I was getting stressed out with all the decisions and I can't figure out what would look nice in each room. It's going to be a slow process. We just have to do it bit by bit, but it would be good to replace all the light fittings in the rooms because they're quite old. We're going to stick with that one and then figure out where that's going to go, and then we can start to do other stuff another time. It's freezing in here, so I've put my coat back on.
got the shelves. No, yeah, got the shelf.
Shelf. This is what the fronts go on. These, yeah. Ooh. Trying to make sure we've got everything for Delilah's wardrobe because it's all basically kind of pick and mix. Clothes rail. Must be down there somewhere. Is it there? Down there? Is that everything? I'm leaving Doug to check out these bits and I'm under strict orders to go get him a hot dog and some chips. Okay, I'm going. Okay, can I get a veggie hot dog and chips and a regular hot dog and chips? Here we go. My one. We've got to rush home now because we've got a delivery of materials being delivered in about half an hour for our skirting boards in our kitchen. If you haven't seen, they have been, we've taken them off because they were concrete and they were getting high damp readings and they needed to be put in properly. And so we have a load of plaster and just bits of wall that aren't there. It looks terrible. So we're getting it fixed and we're getting the materials dropped off today, and then the carpenter is coming either tomorrow or Wednesday. Got my veggie hot dog and my chips in my little chip holder there. Definitely could have done with some ketchup or mayonnaise, but oh well. Yummy. I like that it's actually made out of vegetables and herbs rather than just a load of mush that you don't know what has been squished together. Our skirting boards have been delivered. They must have just left them here for us. Got about an hour and a half until we need to get to Lila. So we're going to get the stuff in. Would you like a coffee?
Yeah, go on then. If you're making, if you're putting a kettle on.
I just heard you right for being silly. Let's make some coffee. And we're going to have it with some, well, we've got some banana bread which I made yesterday. I've already had some. We can order broken biscuits, so biscuits that can't be sold from the milkman. 1.3 kilos of broken biscuits in here. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them apart from the fact that they're just not perfect and they're a little bit broken. And we have a whole box of biscuits, which is making me very happy, and I'm probably eating more biscuits than I should per day. Have a little look in here and see if this is something I can put together in a couple minutes. If it's not, I'm going to have to leave it, but if I can put it together now, I'm going to, because it would be really nice to get these vegetables in there. As much as I love these baskets, I love these. I found them on a random website. I got a couple of them. This website also did this cool kind of shelf in this very similar style that clips onto a shelf, so you can put like little bits. It's hard to explain, but I know what I'm talking about, and I'll probably order it because we're gonna get another shelf to go underneath our kitchen sink, so then we can have like a little shelf and then also a clip-on thingy where you can put maybe bin bags and stuff, and then the big stuff underneath. I've got the vision in my head, and then these were more for maybe organising big stuff underneath the kitchen sink or in the pantry, but for now they've just got odd bits and bobs in, and I really like them. I'll link them if I can link them, definitely. I just need to find the receipt on my emails and find it, because I can't, it was just a random website. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about. What I was saying was I want to get these vegetables on this when it's made, as well as all of this stuff which I have no room for in these cupboards, so I can just pop these stuff on that trolley for now. And there's also some We've also got things like these sweet pea pantry mixes. Delilah and I made the brownies the other day and they were really good. And I've also got a whole box of teas, so it'll be good to put teas on as well. I originally thought I'd get the cream one, and then we saw this tealy blue, like this dark green coloured one, bluey green one, and I thought actually that would look quite nice in the corner. But then it turns out they didn't have that colour in stock. I don't think, we couldn't see it. So I've gone for the cream one, and this won't go to waste once we've got a pantry, because I reckon this will fit in the pantry. If it doesn't, it'll fit outside, and it can be fit outside, it will fit in the outhouse or somewhere for storage. There we go. Okay, this might be a job for later. I can do this when Delilah's home. If I haven't shown this stuff, I'll quickly show you. I mean, our worktop's looking a little bit messy from this morning, but it was all clear. So it was finally clear for quite a few days. It had a lot of stuff on there. I found room for, I mean, this is just so much stuff. You can tell I like cooking, can't you? Got condiments and oats and all sorts in there. We've got the snacks cupboard, which a few people say I say snacks funny because apparently I've got a lisp, so I'm just going to stop saying that word. This is the SNACKS cupboard. It's got all sorts in here. And then in here we have pasta, grains, pulses, legumes, everything you could think of. So yeah, it's all very satisfying, and I love that we can just see everything now. We're not going to waste food, and we're going to use things up, and there's no rummaging around cupboards anymore. I think that's it really. I'm not sure what else I've shown you and what I haven't. We've sorted out all the, actually I say that I need to find a home for these, but I popped bits and bobs in these cupboards. I was originally going to rip them out and put some shelves in there, but actually I quite like them now, our stuff's in there. And obviously if it was shelving, you'd have to dust it and everything would get quite dirty. So yeah, I quite like this now.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Are you done? See, look, you look like you're doing something, and people keep, I know, but people keep saying, oh, Doug does everything, Rhiannon does nothing.
True.
No, it's not true. It's because if I'm vlogging, then of course I'm vlogging, and I'm not, like, you know, when we were painting, I was painting too, but obviously I had to pick up the camera to talk and stop for a little bit, and then I'd point the camera on Doug or, you know, whoever was helping. I do a lot, I promise.
Yeah, if you want to see a
I
picture
packed
of
up.
doing something, go to my Instagram at Douglas Powley, and there's a picture of Rhiannon painting. It's a brilliant photo. Just give me a follow. Rhiannon doesn't shout me out enough. She's jealous.
Anyway, not much has changed in here updates wise, apart from the fact we have a new TV. I'm not sure how I feel about the TV cabinet and the coffee table set up, but it's gonna have to do for now. And again, we want to do some sort of shelving. Doug was talking about maybe doing some shelving around the corner in an L shape.
Yeah, follow the line of the door.
That'd be really high, I wouldn't be able to reach.
But that's the stuff that we don't usually use, and then have maybe another one.
Maybe.
Double layer, and then like plenty of room for books, or you cook books, or my books, or like
Yeah.
that whole massive bookshelf and flat.
I'll move the sofa out the way. Go. Move the sofa so Doug can get to the blind. You're probably wondering why we've got a new TV, because I don't think I've mentioned this. We didn't buy a new TV for the sake of it. I really didn't want to buy a new TV. We were more than happy with our other one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you need any help? Oh my god. Blind just almost flattened Doug. Anyway, as I was saying, so yeah. And then the other week, Delilah sprayed it with method cleaner, and you're probably thinking, wow, you shouldn't have left method cleaner out on the table for Delilah to play with. Simply cleared something up, and I left the room for a second, but my grandma, not that it's my grandma's fault, but my grandma was in the room with Delilah, but she was sort of talking to me, and we just didn't twig that she had it. And Delilah loves to help clean and tidy, and bless her, she probably thought she was cleaning the TV, and she sprayed it, and I didn't think anything of it. Doug's gonna start to be noisy, I'm gonna get out. She sprayed it and I wiped it and thought nothing of it, and then that evening the the TV just wouldn't turn on. It obviously dripped in between the screen and the frame. Screen, it was just nothing, just a blank screen. But it was a perfectly good TV, and honestly, like, I couldn't care less about having like an up-to-date telly or something. Like, it did the job and it was a good TV. And I was like, no, just before we moved. But luckily we do have home contents insurance, so we just claimed on the home contents. But still not ideal, because obviously that does get held against you and your insurance does go up. But luckily we had that in place. Doing things like blinds, and we've got to put the loo roll holder up later, and a hook on a door. They're the only things that I just don't do. Anything that involves an electric drill, and drilling into walls freaks me out. I worry that I'm not going to do it properly, so that's usually Doug's things to do. But actually, any of you who have followed me for a while will know that I pretty much do all the DIY in this, well, not in this house, but in our other flats, because I love it. I remember at sort of 7-8 months pregnant, building Delilah's chest of drawers, and a couple of people were like, well, you're pregnant, you shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, I can still do it. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm gonna leave that for later, even though I really want to do that because I'm a weirdo and I love doing flat pack furniture. I'm gonna get myself some biscuits and I'm gonna take my coffee upstairs, and I need to do some editing. I don't know how people have the self-control to just have one biscuit or one piece of chocolate. I need at least 5 biscuits. Anyway, yeah, so for Vlogtober 12, I want to do a montage of some nice memories and moments, milestones, whatever you want to call them, from our time that we've had in our old flat. But I don't have all the original footage, so I'm going to have to go onto my YouTube channel and go onto some website where you download YouTube videos and download all the content and then just painstakingly go through it all. But I just thought that would be a nice thing to do. It's going to take me much longer and I might not get the vlog up tonight because of it, but I want to do it, so I'm going to try my best to edit it as much as I can today. But I want to be happy with it, and I know I want to do a little montage, so yeah, I'm gonna start doing that now. Ignore my grubby screen. It really needs wiping down. But when I first come to start a new video, I have to drag everything into the timeline, and I always think, oh gosh, how many hours of footage is it? And if it's, oh, there we go, that's not too bad. That's 1 hour and 16 minutes of footage. So I should edit that fairly quickly. But sometimes I drag down the files and it will say 2.5 hours of footage, and then I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a long vlog to edit. The moving vlog had about 3 hours of footage. Whenever I've done weekly vlogs, I've only done a couple, there's always about 4 or 5 hours of footage. It'll be this that takes a while, finding all these old videos. So this was our moving day from Vlogtober, again, pretty much around the same time of year when we moved into our other flat. I'm definitely gonna have to download this because look, it's got blue walls. We painted it green, I forgot. The bedroom was brown as well, it was beige. So one of you was laughing at how many times I said beige in my last vlog. Yeah, it was also beige walls. We did paint that white. I'm glad we painted that white. It's Delilah's room. As soon as we got our internet installed, one thing I did make sure to get out, well, find, but I made sure I found our Google Home. So that was originally in our living room. That's going to be in my office now. Then the small one that we had is going to be in the living room. I didn't realise how much not relied, that's not the word, but how much I used them. If they weren't a thing tomorrow, it wouldn't be the end of the world and life would go on. But I do really love our Googles. I do find myself asking it what the time is, what the weather's doing, asking it to play music, change stuff on the TV. That's Doug downstairs drilling the blind back into place. And I really missed having our Googles, so now we have it. Google, listen to If It Makes You Happy. Now I know I've got some old videos on one of these. Which one, I don't know. Doing work, I promise. Before Doug runs off to get Delilah, put in our new called blue roll holder up. I'm blooming freezing. All my jumpers are in a in a box in the outhouse. I'm waiting to go through those. I've got like all my main clothes up here, kinda. I'm waiting to sort these out. I'll probably sort these out, and then I can bring all my other clothes up and sort them and sell them and donate and whatnot. I've just found this big cardigan that I got last year, so this will keep me nice and snug. Right, anyway, back to, actually no, before I get back to the vlog, I'm gonna secure this onto the wall. And I've just realised I'm getting excited and also documenting my excitement about a loo roll holder. Oh dear. Woohoo! There we go. Which way round do you put your loo roll? Because I've always done it that way, with it like that. Like, that makes sense to me. But some people I know have it like that, the roll hanging behind. I would love to know, what do you guys do? Slash, is there actually a right way of doing it? If so, why is that the right way of doing it? I'm very happy with my new loo roll holder. That's jazzed up the bathroom a little bit. And then we would like to get some shelves for up there. The shelf that we were going to get today in IKEA, they didn't have. And I'm not sure whether to do 2 shelves or 1 shelf with a little plant. And then behind the door here, I was going to put some kind of framed picture or something there. I've seen a funny illustration of, it's going to make no sense if you've never seen it, but there's an illustrator that does pictures of lots of bums or boobies. I think they're a lot of fun. Probably makes no sense if you've not seen them. I'm gonna get back to editing. Doug and Delilah are home. Hello. What have you got? Is that nice? Boots. Say hello, vlog. What? Guess what? I need to build a food trolley. So do you want to find your toolbox and you can help? Is you having a nice day? Whilst this one has an orange, I'm gonna go find her toolbox, because then I think she might want to help me build the food trolley. As you can see, is still trying to organise Delilah's room as well. Here's her toolbox. Oh, without any tools in. There we go.
Thank you.
Let's move this back a little bit. We're halfway there. I'm gonna save you guys the agony of watching it and show you when it's finished. Yeah, Delilah. Oh, you've got the bigger one. I think I got a little one and a big one.
Just finished your trolley.
Dad put the wheels on, so I was getting confused. And Delilah and I are playing on the bags. I think this one's a small one, and I think it's a slightly bigger one, that one.
What?
Cool. You want to show Daddy what's in your bag? Look, Daddy.
Go.
Where are we going?
Oh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Me.
Ah.
And Mummy's one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sis.
I know. Clothes have come off because she wants to do some painting. So we're going to do some painting before dinner.
Mummy. Red.
You've got red. Is red your favourite colour? What shall I draw? Should I draw a flower?
Sir.
Delilah, I've drawn something that you need to take notice of. Okay? It says...
Yeah.
Doug
Doug.
equals Daddy.
Mummy.
Because she calls you Doug all the time, isn't it? What are you drawing?
Flower.
A flower. I'm drawing a flower too.
Flower too.
It's quite hard one-handed like
Flower too.
this. These are good pens. I picked them up for her last Christmas maybe. I've only got them out here because I was too scared to get these out. Oh, splat, splat, splat. Yeah, I didn't want to get these out in the flat in case they ended up on the carpet, but now we've got a floor we can wipe. Not that they end up over the floor anyway, really. But these are so good because all the paint is in here. And it's not particularly messy unless she decides to put it all over herself like she did the other day. Apart from that, you just put the lids back on. Done. No paintbrushes to clean up or anything. I am transferring all of this bacon stuff onto here. I'm going to do vegetables up here because this is the stuff that I grab for the most. So I'm going to put it on top. And then here I will put all the teas that I've got lingering around. Doug's made us some pasta. I'm just going to whip up a very makeshift salad with whatever we have in the fridge. Tomatoes for me, but neither Doug or Delilah likes tomatoes. So it looks like I'll be the only one eating them. I've not used this spiralizer before. I had a massive one years ago and it was such a faff and it took up so much space, but I thought this looks quite good because I do really like having sort of things like spiralized carrot and bits and bobs in salads, so I thought I'd give this a go. Oh dear. I don't think carrot's the easiest thing to do. Oh. Doesn't quite work if it's not very big. Oh, that's a bit lame.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's stupid. How do I get long bits of carrot then? Let's go have dinner. Delilah's in bed now. Doug has popped out to go see some friends. I need my laptop because I've got some admin to do, and I've also got some Instagrams I need to sort out. Maybe next time we get an electrician to come in, get a dimmer switch because I need the light on, but then it's super bright. It's just too much in the evening, you know, when you just want it a little bit dimmer. But otherwise, if I don't have the light on, I'm in pitch black minus the TV and the laptop, so I'm gonna have the light on for now. I might as well end the vlog here. I know you guys are really enjoying the moving vlogs, which is lovely, and I've had so many lovely comments and I've been going through them all today and I just can't keep up with them, and I love that you guys are as excited as we are. I'll see you in the next vlog, and that's it. Bye.